channel. It's Novella. We're gonna jump right in today. I'm talking about 10 of my favorite summer fragrances for 2023. It's not gonna be in any order, most like to least like, none of that. Just whichever one I pick up is the one that we're gonna talk about. I'll tell you what it is, the notes, and then how it smells to me. So we're starting off with Alien Goddess Mugler. This one has coconut water, bergamot, jasmine, heliotrope, bourbon vanilla, and cashmere. So coconut vanilla fragrances, I feel like they can easily veer very sunscreeny, but this one is different because the jasmine comes in and just makes it a tad bit more complex and just brings everything together, elevates it just that much more. So this is such an easy grab for me. If I'm going to the beach, if I'm going to a daytime event, the longevity is there. I'm an oversprayer, but it still lasts, it projects, and it's just an easy grab. Like as soon as it gets warm, I always want to wear something that has like a coconut note in it. And so this is that for me. Second, it's going to be another easy grab. It's even an easy blind buy. I feel like almost everyone likes it. And it's going to be Mont Blanc Signature. So this one has clementine, ylang ylang, magnolia, peony, vanilla, white musk, and benzoin. And you're going to notice a lot of the fragrances that I wear a lot, I always lose the tops too. So whatever, it just is what it is. But this one to me is like, if I don't know what to wear, I'm probably going to grab this. Now, I'm not going to lie, this one and the third fragrance that I'm about to talk about, you can probably wear all year round. But I feel like this is like a creamsicle. Like you get that clementine, you get that vanilla, but you also get a dose of florals, which makes this one like super summertime, warm weather friendly. It's like, it's comfy and it's cozy, but it's not too heavy. It's very, very just like, it's mass appealing and like just very easily liked, like well liked. I feel like everyone likes this. It's a compliment getter. And I'm going to tell you a way to even elevate this is going to be to pair this with the third fragrance that I'm about to talk about. And when I tell you I layer these two all the time. So this third fragrance, I'm not going to lie, it's probably my favorite fragrance of all time. I feel like when you start your fragrance journey or start your fragrance collection, at this point I have like probably 100 bottles, but you're looking for that fragrance that is just, it captivates you, it's different from the rest, and it smells like nothing you've ever smelled before. And that for me is going to be YSL Libre Le Parfum. If you didn't like any of the Libre flankers, then I will say try Le Parfum. I didn't like any of the other flankers until I smelled this one. And when I tell you, this one literally just captivated me from the first time I smelled it. I was actually walking through a store right before my birthday, and one of the fragrance ladies was like, oh, have you smelled the new Libre flanker? And I was like, no. And I smelled it, and I remember she gave me a test strip. I put it in my car when I was like leaving, and like I could not stop thinking about it. I could not stop thinking about it. So it has ginger, saffron, mandarin orange, bergamot, orange blossom, lavender, bourbon vanilla, honey, tonka bean, and vetiver. To me, this smells way more expensive than a designer fragrance. This gives niche. And I really think that it's the saffron, lavender, honey combo in this. But this will always be one of my favorites. I will never stop wearing it. As you can see, like how big of a dent I've had in this. And like I said, I just got this in September. So huge dent. It's so good. But like I said, the real game changer is combining these two together. Someone chased me down in Vegas to ask me what I was wearing. So yeah, like game changer. Put these two together. I really think it's because this one has the clementine and this one also has the orange in it, and they both have like that orange vanilla type thing going on that they pair really well together. But putting them together just like elevates them both. It is so good. And if I had a signature scent, like this would probably be it. This would probably be it. Like this is what I smell like typically. If I had a signature scent. which I don't know if I necessarily do because I feel like I change up my fragrance so much. But if I had one, it would probably be this combo. It's just that good. Okay, next, we're going to talk about a new fragrance. Just dropped a few weeks ago. If you're into Arabic fragrances like me, then you know all about Shagaf Oud. But we have a new flanker in the mix, and it's Shagaf Oud Amar. So, you know, oud is not typically like a super summer friendly fragrance. We know that. However, this one is different. So this one has bergamot, freesia, peach, melon, iris, tonka bean, amber, apple, rose, sandalwood, vanilla, cedar, amber, musk, and oud. So this is just super fruity, super florally. As you know, with most Arabic fragrances, this is super, super strong. It's gonna last all day. And even though it has a little bit of oud in the base, this is mostly just a fruity floral, like super, super fruity floral. And honestly, I'll tell you that it does remind me of a few other fragrances. It's not super, super original, but it is really good. It's really nice for the summertime. But it does remind me of, I'll say, Al Harman Amber Oud Gold, and it also reminds me of Jasmine Wisp. And if you know what these smell like, you'll know that it also has like that Xerjoff Herbapora DNA, basically. So if you know what any of those smell like, then you know what this is kind of gonna smell like. And if you're into that, I would say get that fruity floral vibe. And with fruity florals, I'm typically going to layer them with a perfume oil, and one of my favorite perfume oils to layer with is going to be L'Oeil Rouge. It just hits every time. So yeah, these two together during the summer, it's great to me. Okay, so date night for summer. What am I wearing on date night? This is always going to be a super easy reach. It's going to be Bon Bon Couture. Now, I know the bottle looks childish, but when I tell you that this is an ultimate compliment getter, I was at a jazz club with my guy a few months back, and it was super small. All the seats at the bar were taken, so I was like standing next to this girl's chair at the bar, and I remember she tapped me on my shoulder, and in my head, I'm like, ugh, I know she's about to tell me she can't see. Like, so I turn around and I'm like, but she was just like, hey, I just wanted to say, you smell amazing. So this one is a compliment getter. It is peach, mandarin orange, neroli, caramel, orange blossom, jasmine, vanilla, white tobacco, patchouli, and sandalwood. With this, it's super sweet and a little woodsy, so you definitely get that caramel, but you also get that patchouli and that sandalwood. It's just a super easy reach. It's strong, it projects, the sillage is real. You are going to leave a trail behind you with this one, and you don't really have to overspray much with this one. It is just automatically already strong. But yeah, this is perfect for date night. It's super, super, super sexy. So, and like I said, the bottle might be childish, but it's not really about the bottle, it's about the juice. So definitely a great pick. And then another date night friendly fragrance. We gotta talk about my girl Fenty. We have to. We have to. So this one has blueberry, tangerine, Bulgarian rose, geranium, magnolia, musk, and patchouli. Now let me tell you how I am not a super floral girl, particularly not rose typically. But this Bulgarian rose in here is not like your typical rose. This is a very juicy rose. And then paired with the blueberry and the patchouli, this is just super sexy. It's super, super sexy. You get a ton of that blueberry, a little bit of rose, but then you also get that earthiness from the patchouli. And to me, like, it's just great for date night. It's unique. Everyone's not going to smell like you. And I just feel like I love this one. I love this one. Now, I would not wear this one in the daytime. Like, this would specifically be geared towards date night because I think it is like really sexy. It has that rose, that earthiness, that blueberry note. But it's so sexy to me and so unique. And we love when you don't smell like everyone else. Rihanna did great work with this. I feel like it's probably one of the best celebrity fragrances on the market outside of some of Ariana Grande's fragrances, because I feel like Ariana just does celebrity fragrances fantastic. There's an Ariana Grande fragrance on my list. But yeah, probably one of the best celebrity fragrances out. It smells a lot more expensive and niche, more niche than celebrity. So Rihanna did her good work with this. Perfect date night scent. Okay, so for everyday, easy to grab, everyday summer fragrance, just a super easy one. Super, super easy one. Let's talk about Pure Poison by Dior. So this is like a flower bomb. But like I said, I don't love white florals. So it's not gonna give white diamonds. I promise you, it's not gonna give white diamonds. It's super sexy, but it still has that floral touch to it. So this is jasmine, orange, bergamot, Sicilian mandarin, gardenia, orange blossom, sandalwood, white amber, cedar, and white musk. So I think it's probably because of the orange and the mandarin and then like the sandalwood and the musk in the base that this is not too floral, but it is a floral dominant fragrance. But to me, this is like an easy everyday wear. If I'm running errands, like this is always something super easy that I can throw on that I know is still going to be sexy, still going to be a compliment getter, and it lasts. Like it lasts pretty long for a designer fragrance. So yeah, to me, it's an easy grab. Not much more to say about that. This is my running errands fragrance. Okay, we can't talk about summer fragrances without talking about one of everyone's favorite peach fragrances. And that's gonna be I Want You, Jimmy Choo. So this is peach, mandarin orange, jasmine, red lily, and vanilla. Doesn't have a ton of notes. Is not super complicated, but it gets the job done. It projects, it's strong, it's lasting. It definitely leaves a trail. The sillage is there. And I just love it. It's just like a peach vanilla fragrance. You still get those florals to make it a little more complicated and complex. And it's just really nice. To me, this one reminds me of, I like it for church, for Sundays, or even for brunch. Now, not church as in like I said, like white diamonds, but it's definitely like that sweet, strong fragrance. So church, brunch, anything like that, I just love this for. Like it gets the job done. And it just smells so good. It's just peachy, vanilla-y, sweet. And it really projects. And I also think the bottle is just like so cute. So yeah, this one's an easy grab. Now lastly, we're gonna talk about one that's like a love-hate for a lot of people. You either love it or you hate it because it is really pricey. But let's talk about Greenwich Village. Let's talk about Bond Number 9, Greenwich Village. So this one, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my absolute favorite, and I only wear it during the summertime for the most part. But it is good. Like it's very complex. You can't put your finger on what you're smelling. It changes up. It changes as you wear it. The notes in this are lychee, cassis, mandarin orange, peony, water lily, jasmine, ambroxan, praline, vanilla, musk, and oak moss. So I like this one. I do. There are a few drawbacks, however. Number one, the price. This is like $300 basically. So really, really pricey. And it has like that, it has that Baccarat Rouge DNA. If you add a little bit of citrus, a little bubbliness, a little sparkle. So I do like this, but I'm not a citrus lover. Like I don't have many citrus fragrances in my collection, and it's not like my number one favorite scent profile. But if you're into citrus fragrances, I would say this is great. And like I said, it's like citrus with like also that Baccarat DNA. However, like I said, the price, and then a lot of people also say that this has like that plasticky note in it, which I definitely get when you first spray it on. However, the reason that I keep this one in my collection is after the dry down is where the magic happens. Like this starts to smell, you get like that spun sugar sweetness as this dries down. That vanilla, that praline, that ambroxan. And so it is really good. It lasts, but this one's weird where like you'll smell it when you first put it on and then it kind of goes away, but throughout the day you'll still catch like you'll catch a whiff of it. And I've also noticed like other people around me can still smell this sometimes when I can't. Like I was wearing this like in the elevator one night in DC, and this woman got on and was like, "You guys smell amazing." And I was wearing this, but I couldn't really smell it on me anymore. So this one's weird like that. Like you might not be able to smell it on you, but other people around you can. And I really think it's the ambroxan in it where sometimes that note kind of plays like hide and seek. So it's a good one. And like I said, it's great for the summer. However, I have mixed feelings about this one because of the last fragrance that I'm going to talk about. And to me, they're so similar that this one is not always my first pick when I want that kind of Baccarat DNA. So you guys might be able to guess the last one. And it's going to be Ariana Grande Cloud. When I want that Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA without that $300, $400 price tag, this is going to be the one that I grab. And when I tell you everyone loves this, everyone loves this. It is the ultimate compliment getter. And so many people have asked me when I've worn this, are you wearing Baccarat? And some people are weird and gatekeepers and they'll say they are. No, I'm like, girl, let me put you on. I'm wearing Cloud. So the fact that they don't smell 100% similar, like I'll say they're like 75%, 80% similar. They both have that Baccarat DNA. I will say that. But because this one's like $40 and this one's like $300, this one's going to be my favorite. Is this more complex? Yes. Is this longer lasting? Yes. But when there's like a $200 plus difference in price, do you need this one? Not necessarily. If you want it, yes, it's a great buy. It's a great bottle to have in your collection. But let me tell you how this is just as good, if not better. And honestly, over Valentine's Day, I was going to the African American Museum and I asked my guy to pick out my fragrance for the day before we went to the museum. I had both of these as an option and a ton of others, and he actually picked Cloud over everything. So, and that day at the museum, this girl sat next to me and asked me what I was wearing because it smelled so good, and we laughed about it because I was like, I have like all these expensive bottles that I brought with me, and my boyfriend picked Cloud for me to wear. So it's so good. And it's just a testament to the fact that sometimes celebrity fragrances smell much more expensive than they are. And let me say, like, Ariana Grande really does celebrity fragrances well. Like, her and Rihanna they probably have some of the best celebrity fragrances on the market. So, yeah, never fails. Easy grab, easy grab, everyday summer fragrance. And yeah, it has that Baccarat DNA. If you want to spend 40 instead of 300, 400, get Cloud, girl. We've already done 10, but I gotta do an honorable mention because in my last Sephora order, I got this one as a little sample, and it is just perfect for the summer. So we gotta do one more. But it's gonna be Wild Poppy by Ness. So this one has rose, pear, raspberry, apricot, and jasmine. And this is just so juicy of a scent. Like, you immediately get that apricot, that raspberry, definitely that pear. If you've ever smelled a pear note in a fragrance, it is very, very distinct. Like, you can always pick it out. But yeah, this is just, I don't know any other way to describe it except for juicy. It is super juicy, not too floral. I get mostly fruity from this, but it definitely gives summer. And to elevate this a little bit, again, I would pair it with L'Oeil Rouge. Like, anything like fruity, tropical, anything like that, I feel like I love pairing it with this fragrance oil. So, yeah. I feel like the longevity in this is not like, oh my god, amazing. But you can always just reapply. I also like how the little sample they gave was a roller ball instead of a spray. So, super easy to just reapply. And I just love it. It's fun, it's fruity for the summertime. So that's all. I'll definitely be doing more fragrance videos, as fragrance is like such a hobby for me. Like I said, I probably have about 100 bottles. So I'll definitely do more fragrance videos. Comment below if you want to hear about specific fragrances or any other topics. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you on the next video.